Hi everybody. In this video, we are exploring how to use Midjourney for creating a storyboard. A storyboard is a visual outline of a story. Storyboards are visual guides used in media production, including films, television, animations, and even in designing products and websites. Storyboards represent the shots that will be eventually filmed or designed, providing a clearer understanding of how the story will flow. As you use the new AI tools like One-Way for animation and text to video, you want to think about the story you are creating. You want to visualize the story you're creating and not randomly throw words into a prompt. Limitations. Midjourney does not handle text. You will need to use additional software like Photoshop or Procreate to add text to your storyboards. Storyboard styles. Traditionally, storyboards were hand-drawn, and many filmmakers still use that process. Even though Midjourney is a tool for creating photorealistic images, you might still choose for your storyboard to use a pencil sketch or line drawing style. Remember that the point of the storyboard process is to help you tell the story. Storyboarding in Midjourney should not be about getting the perfect image in Midjourney if your story is being finalized in another form like animation or video. I recommend these style terms for Midjourney storyboards: abstract gesture drawing, line drawing, pencil sketch. Prompt structure. Read and understand the script. If you do not have a script or outline of your story, you should step back and think about the creative process. That's another video. Highlight key moments, changes in scenes, character emotions, and actions. Visualize your ideas. Start to visualize each scene in Midjourney. One style of storyboarding in Midjourney is to have Midjourney create all the panels. That results in looking like a storyboard, but you may have limited control in how each panel of the story looks. Ask yourself, does this help me in the storytelling process? Here's a simple scene. A man exploring an ancient cave to find a mystical artifact. The man is followed by a villain. Let's try how different prompt variations handle this scene. Storyboard with 8 panels in the style of a line drawing of a man exploring an ancient cave to find a mystical artifact. The man is followed by a villain. We get a grid with storyboard-like images. But is there a story there? How do you control the action of each panel? Or are you intending for Midjourney to create the shots for you? That's an option if you want to go that way, but most likely you want more control over your story unless you want a purely AI-generated story. Midjourney gave us images vaguely similar to our scene, but is this really helpful? At first glance, you get the impression that Midjourney can really create storyboards, but again, does the storyboards generated by Midjourney serve the story you are telling? Determine your shot types. Will it be a close-up, a long shot, an over-the-shoulder shot? Remember, the shot type will set the mood and focus for your scene. Add dialogue and directions. Add any necessary dialogue or directions under each panel. It's important to note what's happening, especially if it's not visually represented. Finally, review and refine. Double check the storyboard to ensure that it communicates the story clearly. Unless you are working on a solo project, a storyboard is a tool for communicating your story ideas to a team. Remember, your storyboard is the visual representation of your script. It's your guide to ensure every shot, scene, and sequence is clear and contributes to the overall narrative. With practice, You'll be able to create compelling and effective storyboards that brings your stories to life. I actually find the storyboarding process to be really fun and enjoyable. It helps me think through the details of a story. Takeaway. Focus on creating one image per shot instead of attempting to use Midjourney as a complete storyboarding tool. Then, use your images in another tool or even print the images on paper for annotating the shots. Remember, the purpose of storyboarding is to enhance your storytelling techniques. Enjoy creating images.